We're a little more than a week away from the solar eclipse of April 8th. People are starting to freak out about weather and traffic, and honestly, I kind of don't blame them. But it's too early, I think, to start changing plans. We won't know until a few days out what the weather's really going to be. But I can tell you that you do have to pay attention to this chatter, because right now, most of you are approaching this thing a little bit wrong. You're trying to go to events. You're choosing to go to Cleveland or wherever because you have an aunt there who can put you up and who you haven't seen in a few years. You're picking locations based on restaurants and whether there's a Starbucks nearby, or you're sitting tight in your backyard because you happen to be right in the middle of the path of totality and you're confident that you have a front row seat. Now, you have one goal here: success. Your goal is to see this eclipse, and this could very easily turn into a total knife fight. Traffic is going to be atrocious. Weather is going to be a huge factor, I think, for most people along the path of totality. This is a rare event, it's a fantastic event, and you have to treat it with the respect it deserves and take it seriously enough to make success truly your only goal. What does this all mean? Be ready to dump all your plans. If it looks overcast and you have tickets to a music festival, forget all of that and start looking for holes in the clouds based on the weather predictions. Millions of people are spending significant money on this, taking time off from work and school, traveling halfway across the country or from other countries around the globe. And what are you going to do? Sit there on the front porch of an Airbnb somewhere watching it rain? You came all of this way, you gotta see the event. So be ready to sleep in your car, have food with you, top off your gas tank every chance you get. Be ready to go to the bathroom in the wilds if you have to. Did you sign your kids up for eclipse events on the big day? Forget those plans too. You want to teach them something, show them how to be committed. Take them on a quest that will be the greatest adventure of their little lives. They need to be a bunch of freaking Indiana Joneses out there searching for the holy grail of astronomical light shows. Be ready to travel a few days earlier than you might have anticipated to get to a spot that has a greater likelihood of success. Forget about Starbucks locations and your Airbnb and hit the road. Does all of this guarantee success? Absolutely not. In fact, there's an equal chance that you may freak out at the weather predictions and go somewhere else, and your original location turns out to be clear as a bell. Who knows? I tell you what though, trying hard and failing is a much better story than sitting on the porch with your aunt in Cleveland and failing there. Now let's do this thing. Let's make it happen. Go.